that is extra to my daily needs. So I'm going to have that set up. And I'm assuming you downloaded the app for the EchoFlow.
Yeah, Roger, got the app working, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm still playing with things, still getting smart, but I have higher education based on YouTube though, so yeah, it's kind of fun, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hook it up to my Starlink, so it's interruptible. It's non-interruptible all the time, and I'll just leave the Echolink plugged in, so it's a flow through to my other things I have outside, and the Wi-Fi for the whole house, along with the Starlink. You got the big Starlink, right? You didn't get the new miniature one, the mini, did you?
No, I got the what they call the standard one. But I may have told you this already. The scuttlebutt on YouTube was that Best Buy bought all the Gen 4 Starlink units. Well, Gen 4 meaning the antenna was a Gen 4, and the rest of the stuff's Gen 3. But they bought them all because EchoFlow's trying to move their Gen 3 receivers off the payroll and bring on the Gen 4s eventually. But I went with Best Buy. I got it the next day from Best Buy, and it's the Gen 4 antenna.
Yeah, Roger. Glad you went with the big one. It's like it's much faster. All the parameters are better on it than the mini. The mini is kind of slow, but it'll get a small household by though. Okay, but I saw a very comprehensive test the guy did, two next to each other, and the larger one's like 3 times better actually. But I don't know. I think you pay a little bit more also. But if you're out in a van camping or something, that little mini might be the way to do it. Or guys stick them on the top of their Jeep. Well, very good, Lee. Thanks for all the good recommendations there. We'll see how it goes in the long run. And, yeah, I'm going to try to just turn my iPhone on right now, see if I can monitor what it's doing up there. Haven't hooked it into the, put a load on it yet, so I'm going to do that next. Anyway, I'll get out of here and let somebody else fill the time till the net begins. This is K4YDB. 8 minutes to Flyers Club start.
Yeah, Bob, there is one fault with all of this, and I'm susceptible to it. It's addictive. K1BOB and 5B.
Roger. K1BOB. W2WLD, WA6LJS.
WA6LJS, W2WLD. You're about a 5'8", John. 5'8", over.
Yeah, good morning, Bill. Yeah, you're the same. A good 5'8" locally and hitting one of the SDRs. Very good. I'll be standing by. WA6LG, KB7LAK, do you copy? Oh yeah, you're better than 5'9", WA6LJS. Okay, yeah, something's wrong with my antenna, my alpha delta. It's snowing here, and it's been raining and snowing all morning, so my SWR is off the scale, like 1 to 5, so I'm going to have to stick with the protocol. But yeah, I've got a meeting that'll probably be over by 10 or maybe before, so I'll just check in. So yeah, put me towards the bottom, put me at the very bottom, and then if I don't answer, I'm still in the meeting, so hopefully that works. KB7LAK. Okay, real good. Yeah, when you called me earlier, you were real strong, and then you dropped off rather abruptly. But now I think your antenna, the other antenna, is having a problem. But now you're really good. You're real solid. So we got you at the bottom. KB7LAK, WA6LJS, standing by for the Flyers. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm on the vertical now, so it's, I got this high SWR indication on the radio, so I don't know what's going on. But I broke out the antenna analyzer, and I'm just... 16.3 megahertz, it's 1 to 5, and 72 ohms. So something wrong with it, and I think it's just water. All right, thanks. 87, LAK.
K4YDB, W4PUO. Yeah, thanks for the picture of that beautiful airplane. No, it's not. Yeah, you also. Thanks, Charlie.
K4YDB, W2WLD. Yeah, Charlie, I just sent you an email a while ago. Did you get it? Okay, I'm having a problem with Outlook. Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure you got the email I sent you this morning.
KB0LTT Mobile, check in. KB0LTT, N5B, got you down, Larry. I heard somebody in there. I've got some line noise right now. Anyway, put me on the payroll, please. Thank you. W9EKP, checking in.
Lee, you may want to move Larry up. He is mobile.
November 8, Foxtrot, Victor, Juliet. November 8, Foxtrot, Victor, Juliet.
November 8, Foxtrot, Victor, Juliet. You're on the list there, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Lee.
Kilo Papa, check in.
Okay, we got you, Echo Tango Papa. Let's start her up here. Good morning and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Air Force Flyers Net. This net meets on this frequency, 14290, 7 days a week, beginning at 1600 Zulu, which is 8 a.m. Pacific time. The Flyers Club consists of military aviation members, both active and retired, pilots, air crew, ground crew, air traffic controllers, missile crews, and all support crew, and anyone involved with military aviation from all the air branches of all the services. We also like to welcome visitors to the net. It's not necessary that you be involved with aviation or military in order to check in. Our purpose is to promote fellowship between those radio amateurs who devoted a portion of their lives to support our air forces. This is a control net. To contact net control, use the words contact, relay, check-in, or info. We also have a website at airforcesflyersclub.org. A lot of information about the net is there, and also there's an online application to join for those that may feel qualified. Break. My call is Whiskey Alpha 6, Lima, Juliet Sierra. My name is John, and I'm located in Sonora, California, about 25 miles east of downtown San Diego, up at 1,100-foot elevation in the foothills. The way we run the net, we take check-ins, and then we go down the list, allowing each station to give their reports, and then we go back for a 73 round if time permits. Try and keep your transmissions not much longer than 2 minutes if possible, as there is another net that follows us 2 kilohertz up the band at 9:30 Pacific. Right? At this time, I have the following check-ins. Either I've heard them or I see them on NetLogger. We have K0ZNC, Don in Colorado, who will be simuled in by K1BOB. We've got W4PUO Lee in Texas. We've got W5, Lee is a short timer, I believe. We've got W5PIX, Clifford, Mobile. We've got KP0 Lima Tango, Larry, also a Mobile. We've got K8 Foxtrot Victor Juliet, Jim in Florida. We've got N5BE Leon in Texas, who's doing our net logger this morning. We got WB5DRI Brian. Got N4GYY Frank. We got K8 Able Foxtrot Russ in Washington. We've got W2WLD Bill in New York. Got KF7GJO in Sparks, Nevada. Carl. We've got our commander, K1BOB. We've got K4YDB Charlie in Georgia. Charlie is doing the live stream on YouTube this morning. And as you can see, the question is also posted on Charlie's YouTube. We've got N9EJN Norm in Illinois. Got W5OJ Dale in Texas. We've got K2SJP Bob in Florida. Got KF0OPE Mike in Nebraska. And we've got KB7LAK Justin in Utah. And we've got W5ABI Joe in New Mexico, who was in and out this morning. He's got an appointment, so he won't be with us. And we've got a W9 Echo Tango, is it Papa? W9ETP. Are there any other check-ins other than I mentioned? Call now.
That call was Whiskey 9 Echo Kilo Papa, sir.
Oh, Echo Kilo Papa, is that correct?
That's QSL, sir.
Thank you very much. We got you. W9 Echo Kilo Papa. All right, any other check-in? Whiskey 5 Echo November Zulu.
Tango Echo, John, KG5PT.
Okay, we got KG5PTE. Good morning, and we've got WW5ENZ Mike. Any others? All right, of those calls that I mentioned, are there any other short timers?
76LJS, K2SJP. We're going to be a short timer, John. We got to run over to the other QTH. The Flex people want me to do another procedure, so we're going to run over there now. So we'll be a short timer.
Okay, Bob. Real good. I'll get you as a short timer there, K2SJP. All right, let's see. W5OG. Dale, put a call out from your location.
Yeah, will do. Will do, John. This is Whiskey 5 Oscar Golf relaying for net control. And we're taking check-ins for the Air Force's Flyers Club net this Tuesday morning. Members or visitors, call now. All quiet, John, back to net.
Okay, thank you. Let's try New York. W2WLD, shout out.
Welcome. This is W2WLD, upstate New York. Relaying for net control for the Air Force's Flyers Club. We're taking check-ins. Members or guests, call now. Now all quiet, John.
Okay, thank you, Bill. All right, let me give today's question. Today's question is my favorite aircraft that I worked on, and that's the B-58 Hustler. And the question is, the B-58 Hustler was the first operational supersonic bomber developed by the United States. Despite its impressive speed and advanced technology, the aircraft faced several challenges and limitations in its operational history. And which of the following statements is not true about the B-58 Hustler's design and operational use? Once again, which of the following stations is the false statement about the B-58 Hustler's design and operational use? Statement A. The B-58 Hustler was equipped with 4 J79/GE5A turbojet engines, enabling it to reach speeds exceeding Mach 2. Statement A. The B-58 Hustler was equipped with 4 J79/GE5A turbojet engines, enabling it to reach speeds exceeding Mach 2. Statement B. To maintain structural integrity at high speeds, the aircraft's fuselage was primarily constructed using titanium alloys, making it one of the first American bombers to incorporate such material. Statement B. To maintain structural integrity at high speeds, the aircraft's fuselage was primarily constructed using titanium alloy, making it one of the first American bombers to incorporate this material. Statement C. The B-58 utilized a unique pod system under its fuselage, which carried both fuel and nuclear weapons, making it essential for long-range missions. Statement C. The B-58 utilized a unique pod system under its fuselage, which carried both fuel and a nuclear weapon, making it essential for long-range missions. And the last statement, Delta, due to its high maintenance cost, limited payload capability, and vulnerability to advanced Soviet air defenses, the B-58 was retired after just 10 years in service. Statement D, due to the high maintenance costs, limited payload, and vulnerability to advanced Soviet air defense, the B-58 was retired after just 10 years of service. So that is today's question. It is posted live on Charlie's live stream. Are there any questions about the question? Call now. All right, nothing heard. Let's go down the list. Let's see. First on the list will be K0ZNC, who will be simulcast by K1BOB. Go ahead, guys.
K1BOB, and Don, you're up for the simulcast.
Hey, thank you, Bob. Thank you, John, for getting me in there. I appreciate that. This is K0ZNC Don in Long Notch, Colorado. Good morning to all the flyers. I'm going to have a standard fall Colorado day here. Temperatures still on the cool side, and temperatures to be expected this time of year. The sun's shining, and it's going to be a dry day, unfortunately. But it's nice outside this time of year, generally speaking, and we've got one of those nice days again today. Gosh, to the question, I have no idea. I'm going to say they're all true. I don't, if any of them is false, I'm going to make it against the Delta. I'm probably have for Delta to simplify things here. Let's see what's that. That's Delta. Give me a check on the 7-3 round. I don't know if I'll be here or not, as usual. With that, then I'll pass it back to you, John, W6LJS, K1BOB. Thanks to the both of you. This is K0ZNC.
K1BOB, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Don, and thank you, Bob. Let's see, where am I in my list here? Let's go to, let's pick up the mobiles here. let me pick up the mobile first, and then we'll pick the short timers. W5PIX Clifford, you go ahead.
Well, good morning, John, and all the flyers out there. This is W5PIX Mobile here in Hawker Heights, Texas. And, I'm reading the questions there, and I'm going to go with Bravo. I think that's the false question. And we got 68 degrees here right now, pure sunshine and blue skies. But I'll tell you what, it's just a beautiful day. I hate to be working, but anyways, we got to go down to Corpus Christi from here. So back to you, WA6LJS, W5PIX, and good morning again to all the flyers and all the veterans that enjoyed what they got yesterday. And back to you, John.
Okay, Clifford, very good. We got you down for B Bravo, the answer. And you're not real strong this morning. You're about an S6 or 7, but I am copying you Q5 there. Very good. Let's get another mobile before they get out of range. How about WB0 Lima Tango Tango? Larry, you're up.
Yeah, good morning, John, and good morning to all the flyers. Hope everybody's having a pleasant day thus far. My current location is near Alexandria, Minnesota. I'm en route to Valley City, Minnesota with a load of steel. Got a load of plate steel on. So current weather conditions at my location here near Stock Center, at the Stock Center Municipal Airport. Winds 140 at 18, clouds scattered at 12,000 feet. Visibility 10, temperature 37 Fahrenheit, dew point 28 Fahrenheit, humidity 71%, and the altimeter 3018. So that's the report from this end. I'm going to say, John, I believe they're all true. The Hustler is a really, really cool aircraft like the SR-71. They're just a cool aircraft. So I'm quite fond of it myself. So I'm going to say they're all true, that none of those statements are false. Back to you, John. KB0LTT, 18-wheel mobile.
Okay, KB0LTT in the 18-wheeler. Good signal today, Larry, from Alexandria, I think you said. And you got all of them true. Very good. We'll put you down for all true, and we'll see how that pans out there. And good to hear you.
So let's move on the list here. Let's get these some of these short timers in there. Let's try W4PUO, Lee, you're up, WA6LJS.
WA6LJS, W4PUO, thanks, John. Well, I'm going to have a normal Tuesday early lunch today with a bunch of friends here in town. I don't do that every Tuesday, but I like to get there as often as I can. We have a dozen or so guys in the local community that like to solve the world's problems while they eat, and it's always a lot of fun. Anyhow, I'm going to guess at the answer because I really don't know a lot about the B-58, but what I seem to recall would lead me to think that B is false. I'm going to say Bravo is the only one that's false, John. And, I'm not totally confident about that, but that's my choice today. It's a beautiful day here in Belleville, and very comfortable, and it looks like it's going to be a nice week all told. So it's good to hear everybody this morning, and I'll be 73, but listening for another 10 minutes or so. Thanks, John, for doing the net. WA6LJS, W4PUO.
Okay, Lee, real good. Good signal. You're solid S9. And we got you down for B Bravo. Very fine. All right, let me see where I'm at. Let's go to another short timer, I think is K2SJP, Bob in Florida. Go ahead, Bob. You're up.
WA6LJS. This is K2SJP remote. And good morning to you, John. Good morning to all the flyers. We got to run back over to the other QTH where the amplifier is, have flex radio, having to do another procedure, and trying to determine what's wrong with the amplifier. So we're going to run on over there. We may be on Echo Link later on. As to the question, well, let's see. The B-58 Hustler does use the J79. That'll bring it up to Mach 2. So A is correct. B, part of the aircraft is titanium made. So the answer is either going to be Charlie or Delta, and I am not sure on that. So I'm going to just take a stab at Delta. I'll go with Delta, or it could be Charlie. I am not sure on that, but I'll go with Delta and find out later on. Back to you, John. Thanks for running the net, and we may be on Echo Link later on. WA6LJS, that is K2SJP.
Okay, Bob, real good. You're not real strong this morning. You had to use the SDR to pull you in, but I think you said Delta there. So very good. Have a good one there, and maybe we'll catch you on the Echo Link there. All right, let me see where I'm at here. I think next up would be K8FVJ, Jim in Florida. FVJ, you're up.
Yeah, this is Jim, November 8, Foxtrot Victor Juliet in Florida. And I want to say thank you for inviting me on the net. I'm not familiar at all with planes, so I couldn't answer your question there. But sounded like one heck of an aircraft. I'm located in Bellevue, Florida. That's north central Florida. And on that note, I'll be listening out in 8FEJ.
Okay, real good, Jim. Thanks for checking in with us. You're about an S6 or 7 locally, but I'm hearing you on one of the SDRs also. So very good. Good to hear you there from Florida today. All right, let me see where I'm at. I think it's Leon. Leon, you're up. N5 Bravo Echo. Go ahead, Lee.
WA6LJS N5B. Good morning, John. And good morning to everyone. And that I I want to apologize. I think I may have missed somebody that called in. I lost my SDR right when that person was talking, and I could not pick them up. So if it, anyone who got the list up, look at it and instant message me or aim me if I miss somebody, and I'll plug them back in there. So that's it. That's the administrative message for today. Boy, this question, John, I love it because there are nuances of truth in almost all of those answers. So I'm struggling with, A, C, and D I know are true. B, I don't know about that titanium. I thought it was honeycomb panels that they were, that was the lead the fleet design feature of the airplane. So I'm gonna go with B because I'm pretty sure the other three are okay. So that's my answer, John. So well done on this one. WA6LJS N5BE.
Okay, Leon, very good. N5BE, WA6LJS. Got you down for B Bravo. Well, could be true. We'll see at the end here. And you got a good signal this morning. You're 10 over 9 here and hitting a couple SDRs also. All right, let's move on to W5DRI. Brian, you're up. WA6LJS.
Okay, John, WA6LJS, WB5DRI, down here in San Antonio. Good morning again, John, and good morning to all the flyers and to the net. Beautiful day going on down here in San Antonio. We're about 73 right now, and I think we're only going up to about 83. So ideal Chamber of Commerce kind of weather. A little cloudy out there, but we'll take it. We could use some more rain, but we may have to wait a little while for that, I think. But anyway, good to be here this morning. Good conditions on the band. I did work some new DX last night, DXpedition off the coast of Africa there. That's Sao Tome and Principe. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. I hope I have it right. Anyway, that's Sierra 9 Zulu was the call sign. So that was kind of cool. Anyway, on your question there, John, great question. I know the B-58's one of the aircraft that you worked on there, so I know it's close to your heart there. It was a great airplane, but I know it only lasted about 10 years. But anyway, I'm going to go with Bravo. I'm really not positive about the answer there, but they're either all true or Bravo is false. So I'll go with Bravo and see how that comes out, John. But thanks for getting us all in there this morning, and everybody come back tonight on 40 meters to join me when I'm net control tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time. Back to you, John. WA6LJS, WB5DRI. Back to that. Good morning, everybody.
Okay, Brian, real good. Got you down for B Bravo. Got a lemming line here going. And good signal. You're 10 over 9 as usual. You have one of the strongest signals for being on a wire antenna of the whole group here. You sound exactly like you're running a high gain beam or hex beam. Let's see where we're at. And yeah, by the way, I will mention again that today is Tuesday, and we do the 40-meter net, and that's at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And Brian will be our controller tonight, and it's on 7210. Plus or minus, we're exploring frequency changes, but we'll start out there and see how it goes. So that's the 40-meter net. All right, let's see where I'm at here. Let's try Frank in 4GYY in Kentucky. You're up, Frank.
WA6LJS in the group, N4GYY. Yeah, my mouse wasn't on my button to key the radio. I was trying to figure out why the radio didn't key up. But these things happen from time to time. So far, it's been a good net, John. I've been able to hear everybody on the, here locally, not having to depend on the SDR at all. And that's a good question. I know that the B-58 was a good airplane, but I'm going to have to fall in line with everybody else here, kind of the lemon line. I don't think they use titanium in it, so I'm going to go with Bravo. Here in Louisville today, we got bright sunny skies, and it's only 52 degrees and only go up to 56. It was a bit warmer yesterday, and as I said, Monday on the net yesterday, I was involved with a Veterans Day event, and we had an absolutely great time. Everything worked out well, and I'm going to try to be involved in this every year. We'll see what happens, and it's all been good. So with that, John, I'll turn it back to you. Like I said, good net. Everything seems to be working well. WA6LJS and the group, N4GYY.
Okay, Frank, real good. N4GYY, WA6LJS. Well, you're good S9. Good S9, and you're also hitting one of the SDRs pretty nicely also. Got your answers, B Bravo. Okay. And, well, today it's 54 degrees out here. But we've got pretty clear blue skies. There's some white puffy clouds on the horizon, but we're going to be up to the low 70s today. All right, let's move on to Russ, K8 Abel Fox, K8AF. Russ, you're up, WA6LJS.
WA6LJS in the group, K8AF. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. And had a good Veterans Day yesterday. We had a nice parade. So I went down there with my 9 grandkids and my daughter and daughter-in-law. So a nice parade, and then the local fire station had a big barbecue for all veterans and their families. So that was very nice. And then I went out to the cemetery to pay a visit to my wife and made sure her little flag was out there. So that was all good. But that was a good day overall. 32 degrees in central Washington. Kind of partly cloudy skies. I think it's going to be a decent day, though. Good question. I'm not sure what it really is. I'm going to go with Bravo, though, and see how it goes. And I'm going to be doing some work at the local fire station tonight, helping program some of their radios. So I'm going to miss the 40-meter net tonight, probably. But back to you, John, and the group, WA6LJS K8AF.
Okay, real good, Russ, K8AF. Boy, really booming signal. You're 15 to 20 over here. And we got a short skip today for sure. And they're coming in very nicely. And, yeah, we went out to the local Applebee's yesterday, had a steak dinner. They do that every year. They give veterans a free meal there. And that was a lot of fun. But it gets kind of crowded. There's a lot of veterans in the San Diego area. All right, break with K8AF, and let's go out to New York. W2WLD. You're up, Bill.
Okay, John. Good morning, everybody. It's a decent day here today, 49 degrees. Pretty windy, though, so I may not be able to do what I need to do to blow leaves. There's a Newton's law that I can't remember which one it was, but whatever direction you're trying to blow the leaves, the wind is always in your face. Propagation pretty good today. John, I refuse to be a lemming today. Bravo's probably correct, but I'm going with Delta. So please put me down for Delta. WA6LJS, W2WLD.
Okay, Bill. W2WLD. We got you down for Delta. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, you're not real strong today. Bouncing between a 6 and a 7 right now. But very Q5, though, so no problem. All right, break with W2WLD, and let's go to Sparky, KF7GJO. Carl, you're up, and I imagine you're booming in because we have short skip today. Over.
Roger that, John. KF7GJO here. I'm just cleared to boom. Oh, boy.
Be nice if this propagation would last another 5 or 6 years before it starts falling off again. But, hey, I'll be satisfied one day at a time. It sure is nice to listen to the radio, and, well, I knew Bill was there, but I had to rely upon Utah to pull him out of the noise. But, that would, for all intents and purposes, be the worst-case scenario. And, you're running a good solid 10 over 9, John. Beautiful signal in here, and the guys from the Midwest are moving in here as well. A little change in my plans. My nephew was going to drive out, get here Thursday night, drive out from Arkansas, would load his truck with all the machinery that I'm giving him, and then I'm looking at a 1,700-mile drive back to Arkansas with him. Well, his boy plays on the Huntsville High School football team, and he injured his I think it's his right foot at the game last Friday night, so he's on crutches, a cast, and a boot on his foot, and all kinds of stuff, so changed the plans on me, and got me a round-trip airline ticket, so I'll climb on the Big Iron Bird to fly to Arkansas Saturday morning, dark 30, and I'll be back there for a little over a month. If I can get my station, all the equipment that I left back there, if I can get that station up and running, then I'll join you on the net whenever possible, although I'll be barefoot. It's interesting, I'll be barefoot 100 watts. That's like saying I'll be QRP in this day of everybody having a linear amplifier. If I can put everything together and rig an antenna, then I'll be on the air back here. Oh, gosh, I can't imagine why you picked the B-58 Hustler for a question there, John. But that's an interesting question, an interesting airplane that I don't know a lot about. But I'll make this short and sweet. Reading through the multiple guess answers, the old saying, if you don't know the answer, then pick D, all of the above. And so I'm going to pick D Delta for the reasons that I'm just looking at that. Which statement is not true? And I think that is true now that I look at it one more time. So I'm going to jump up to answer Bravo. And that'll be my final answer. So I'll be with you to the bottom so I can find out how badly I missed this one. Get back to you, buddy. WA6LJS, KF7, D-Dale.
Okay, Carl, real good. Yeah, we certainly have short skip today. You're 15 to 20 over. I'm just booming in the local receiver. Had to turn the game down. All right, we do got you down for B Bravo, so we got a lot of lemmings today. We'll see how it goes. Let's go to K4YDB, the commander. Bob, you're up. WA6LJS.
Well, good morning, John, and all the flyers out there. Thanks, Lee, for doing the net logger as always. Keeping you busy, I guess. That's good. And Charlie for the YouTube stream, which I'm watching right now. And John, good question. I guess you're the only person in our club that has flown the B-50 or has supported the B-58. I had a lot of time with it there, so I always liked hearing about it. It was a superstar. What kid didn't get the Revell model of a B-58? So anyway, equipped with J79, I think that's generally true. I think they tried another engine on it, and I think they even tried another engine up on the vertical stabilizer too, kind of like a TriStar jet. Yeah, I guess that stuff didn't work out. Yeah, it did 2.0. So I think A is true. B, I don't think it had any titanium in it. I think the big titanium user, as Lee knows, was the what do we call SR-71, and it had a lot of titanium. But the F-111 had very little, less than 1%. And I don't think you needed it. I think it had mostly honeycomb construction. So yeah, I'm gonna give a non-lemming Bravo as a wrong answer. Now Charlie, the B-58 did have a unique pod system, a huge pod actually, under the fuselage. And if your statement is true, it could be used for fuel and nuclear weapon. Not quite sure how they did that, but you could stick anything in that. And I think they also used it for reconnaissance cameras and to throw extra parts and stuff in it. It was so big. So I think Charlie is true, and Delta is, it was very expensive, and they lost a lot too. There were a lot of pilots, air crew killed in those things. So I think the only one is Bravo. I think it's just one. Could be more than one from the way you said the question. But put me down for a pretty definite Bravo there, John. Great question. I was comparing some of this stuff at one time against 111, though. 111 was slightly faster. And it could carry the same payload or better, actually. Now the big bombers can do a lot more. Anyway, good to hear everybody this morning. And John, thanks for running a great net. We'll see everybody tonight when Brian, I think, has the net this evening on so-called Jennifer's net on 40 meters. This is K4YDB. Back to you, John.
Okay, Bob, real good. Got your answer, B Bravo. And you're booming in, bouncing between 10 to 15 over. Really a nice signal again. Yeah, we had several major accidents when I was at Bunker Hill. So the 58 was a hard aircraft to fly, and there was a lot of problems for a while there. But anyway, very good. All right, let's move on here. Let's try Charlie, who's running our live stream today. Thank you much for that, Charlie. K4YDB, WA6LJS.
WA6LJS, K4YDB. Well, good morning, John. Morning to all the flyers out there. Conditions are really, really good here today. I'm hearing just about everybody on my radio. A lot of good signals coming in here today. Bob, you were a good S9 into here. No problem with you at all. And John, you're about an S7 to 8, which is where you normally run. So I'm not, complaining or anything. But anyway, I'm having a rough morning this morning for some reason. I'm not really entirely sure what's going on here. I think I'm taking a new medication, and I don't think I like it. But anyway, I'll go ahead and give you my answer to the question. I'm going to go with Bravo, because when you read these things, there's, I don't remember you ever talking about that. So anyway, WA6LJS, K4YDB, I'm back to net.
Okay, Charlie, real good. Boy, you're 10 over 9 this morning. A really solid signal. Thank you very much. And we got you for B Bravo also. All right, let's go down to Norman, Illinois. November 9, Kilo Juliet, November. N9KJN, you're up, Norm.
Well, it sounded like John handed it off to me. Hi, N9KJN, Northern Illinois. Seems like the weather has caught up with the calendar. We woke up 39 degrees. Yeah. Hey, and I have no idea about the questions. I'm an old Navy guy. Sorry, don't know. N9KJN, thank you for the net, John. Back to you.
Okay, Norm. Only hearing you on the SDR. You're down in the noise locally here. But you are coming in SDR2 pretty nicely. Very good, and thanks for checking in with us today. And I'm an old Illinois veteran. We lived in the Chicago suburbs for 30-some years before I got transferred out here to San Diego. So I know how the cold weather is out there for sure. All right, break with Norm. Let's go to W5OG. Dale, you're up.
All right. All right, John, mighty fine. W5OG here. Good morning to all on the net. Another gorgeous, beautiful day here. We're enjoying the extended Indian summer. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it can continue right on up till April and then start warming up. Anyway, yeah, good question. I'm in my full limbing T-shirt here with the group. I'm going to go along with Bravo. Seemed to me like the T-38 also had the honeycomb design to increase the structural integrity while maintaining the lightweight. But not titanium for that particular aircraft. Like Bob mentioned, I think the titanium was used in the SR-71 extensively. And let's see, I'll be here this morning, and we'll see how it goes. You got a big long list again, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it back. I'll be here to help if you need anything, John, relays or whatever. And thanks for doing the net. And I guess I'll be around this evening. I'm going to have a couple of visitors coming tomorrow. Looking forward to that, getting together with James and Michael there. Should be fun. Maybe we'll go out to lunch or something exciting like that. Back to you, John. WA6LJS, W5OG.
Okay, Dale, real good. Yeah, you're booming in as usual, 10 to 15 over 9 here, and hitting the SDRs also. Got your answer, C Bravo. All right, let me see where I'm at here. Let's go to KF0OPE, Michael. KF0OPE, you're up, Mike. WA6LJS.
Good morning, John, and all the flyers and visitors. The blustery day this morning in Nebraska, I think is about 40 degrees early, and it's gonna go all the way up to 53, I think. Pretty windy and cool. As to the question, I'm gonna jump in the line with all the other lemmings and say Bravo. I think it's probably the titanium. I know the SR-71 had a lot of titanium in it, but I don't know about the B-58. So with that, I'm going to say my 7-3s. Can't stick around. I got to get out of here. So back to WA6LJS on the net, KF0OPE. 7-3s, guys.
Okay, Mike, real good. KF0OPE, WA6LJS. Got a good signal from Nebraska. You're booming in here on my local receiver, S9 Plus. Very good. We got your answer there. And thanks for checking in. You have a good day there. Maybe we'll catch you on the 40-meter net tonight, or if not, on Bill's net tomorrow. All right, let me see where I'm at. Let's try Harley. W9 Echo Kilo Papa. W9 EKP, you're up.
Good evening. W6LJS, W9 EKP. My answer on the question is going to be B, because there was no titanium in the J58. And my location is at St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm a retired Minuteman missile man. So we'll turn back over to you. Our temperature right now is 50 degrees. Supposed to get up to 56. So we'll turn it back over to you to the net control, W9EKP.
Okay, Harley, very good. W9 EKP, WA6LJS. Yeah, well, I think we've got one or two missile guys with the group also. So you're certainly qualified to officially become a member, Harley. All right, and you were about an S8 locally, and you're coming in Utah also. All right, Frank, with Harley, let's go to WW5ENC. Mike, you're up, WA6LJS.
Okay, WA6LJS. Good morning, John. Good to be here. I was a little late coming in today, so I'm way at the bottom of the list. I guess, yeah, I'm pretty close to the bottom anyway. Yeah, it's a nice day in Oklahoma. We've got, it's chilly though. I think, it was only 40 this morning when I came out to do some stuff in the yard. But, yeah, but the sun is out, so that'll change. And, I ordered the section for my tower, and yeah, I finally I've been procrastinating that thing, but I ordered it, and I think it was $180, but the trucking on that thing was $360, I think, $360. I wish they sold them here, but I can't get them here, so I can see how Cliff makes his money that way, though. I mean, that's not cheap to have a truck haul stuff around. Anyway, as far as the question goes, I'm going to go with Alpha. John, you know that's not the right engine for the B-58. So do I. WW5ENZ. Back to net.
Okay, Mike. WW5ENZ, WA6LJF. Well, we got you. I think you're the first Alpha on the list there. Well, we'll see how that goes, Mike. But you're booming in here. Good 15 over S9 there. All right, let's move on. Where am I at here? Let's try. It's James, KG5PTE. You're up, James. WA6LJS.
WA6LJS in the group. KG5PT. Well, here in Central Texas, Bell County, we have 72 degrees Fahrenheit, and sunsets at 5:33 p.m., and we are losing daylight rapidly. So anyway, I'm getting stuff ready to go to Dale's house tomorrow, and looking forward to visit with him and seeing him and his wife, Miss Carolyn. And trying to have a good trip up there with Michael, KJ5II. Looking forward to riding with him in the electric car. We're going to take a Chevy Bolt. No gasoline-powered engine, all electric. All the way to East Texas. So looking forward to that drive. My first time in an electric car. Ha-ha. For the answer, put me down with Mike, Chief Mike there. I think it's Alpha is what he used. I'll go with that. I have no idea on the answer, but I'm going to give my 73s now. I will not be here for the 73 round. I got to go back into town and get some equipment that I'm needing to get for getting this amplifier going. So we'll turn it loose here. And back to you, John. Thanks for running an excellent net. And I am on the flex, and I am on the hex beam at 100 watts of power. WA6LJS, KG5PT. Back to you.
Okay, James, real good. KG5PTE, WA6LJS. We got you down for A Alpha. And, well, with 100 watts, you're doing great. You're a solid S9 and hitting two of the SDRs pretty nicely also. So it's a good propagation to you today. Okay, where am I at? Let's try Kilo Bravo 7 X-Ray. That's Mike, and that's our brand new, our newest member. And great to have you in there today, Mike. I hope I can hear you. KP7XX, you're up.
Good morning, John. WA6LGN, KB7XX. Yeah, you're almost hitting 5x9 here, averaging about 5x7. Nothing really going on up this way. I got your latest emails. Thank you on the membership number. And I'll do my best to keep trying to check in. Kind of a busy guy. You know what they say, when you retire, you work more than you work. And that's what's happened to me. Over the past 6 years, I'm working more. I guess I'm catching up on everything. So I didn't hear the question this morning. I kind of came in late, and something with the B-58 Hustler there. You know, something strikes me in my memory that I saw that plane on display back when I was going to tech school back at Chinook Air Force Base in Illinois. And for some reason, I remember that plane. I always was impressed with it. Either from a model standpoint, or I believe I saw it as a display there back at Chinook. Anyway, nothing really new. Like I said, I appreciate the membership. I'll look for the patches when they come, and we'll see. We'll just go from there. Mild 41 degrees out here, light drizzle, so no snow yet. WA6LJS, KB7XX.
Okay, real good, Mike, KB7XX, WA6LJS. Yeah, you got a good signal. I always have good propagation up north of me like that. But you're a good 5'9" in here locally, and you're hitting the SDRs. So very good. Great to have you with us as our newest members, number 779. And you'll be receiving your certificates and your patches shortly. Jennifer handles that, and she'll get that out to you as quick as possible. All right, break with KB7XX, and let's see. I think Jack is in there. KM4CAX. Jack, are you in there? WA6LJS.
KM4CAX. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. You must be reading my mind. KM4CAX here in Georgia. Had American Legion last night. Had a very large participation, but Georgia camaraderie. And I just check in and out. Can't go out and change all work after I have a month. You're coming in here about 5-6, John. I'll say hello and goodbye. 73. Everybody have a great day. KM4CAX, back to WA6LJS.
Okay, Jack, real good. KM4CAX, WA6LJS. Yeah, you're not too strong here. You're about an S5, and I had to depend on the SDR for a better signal from you, but I know you're still having antenna problems there. But very good. Good to hear you in there. And I think you said 73s, so 73s. Maybe we'll catch you on the 40-meter net tonight. All right, break with Jack, and let's see. We've got, who did I miss there? Justin. Yeah, KB7LAK. Justin, you're up. WA6LJS.
Okay, fine, Dave. I think it's KB7LAK. I missed the question, so I'll just let you answer it. I won't be holding any longer meetings yet, though, but like I said, KB7LAK, that's the net.
Okay, Justin, real good. You're Q5, but you were a lot stronger this morning when you first checked in. You were over 9. Right now you're about an S6 or 7, but still copying. All right, very good. All right, that's the bottom of the list. Did I miss anybody on the original list? Call now. Nothing heard. Okay, let's do the question here. The question was, which of the following statements is not true about the B-58 Hustler's design and operational use? And the answers were, Alpha, the B-58 Hustler was equipped with 4 J79 GE5A turbojet engines, enabling it to reach speeds exceeding Mach 2. Well, that is true. Now, when I was with the 58, we did have J79s. Now, Mike was saying that he thinks that's false. He might know something more than I do. Maybe it's not the GE5A version, but I'm not sure what actual version. But I do know we had J79s on the Hustler. So that is true. Charlie, the B-58 utilized a unique pod system under the fuselage, carrying both fuel and nuclear weapon. That's true. It did have that giant pod on the bottom, and that's where we did carry fuel there and also a nuclear weapon. And Delta, due to high maintenance costs, limited payload capacity, and vulnerability to advanced Soviet air defenses, the 58 actually was retired after just, I think it was just a little bit over 10 years in service. So that is true. So the incorrect answer was Bravo, that the aircraft fuselage was primarily constructed using titanium alloys. That is false. While the 58 was an advanced bomber, its fuselage was constructed primarily from aluminum, not titanium alloy. The titanium alloys were not widely used in the U.S. bombers until later, notably in the SR-71 Blackbird. So the correct answer, which was the false statement, was Bravo. It did not use titanium alloy in the B-58. Now, when Mike comes back for the 73, maybe he can explain about the J-79. All right, that's it. We've got time for a quick 73 round. Before I do, are there any late check-ins? Late check-ins only. Call now. Nothing heard. W5OG, put a last call out, Dale.
Will do, John. This is Whiskey 5 Oscar Golf. Last call. Last call for check-ins. Air Forces Flyers Club Net members or guests. Call now.
K4OSG.
K4OSG, like Oscar Sierra Golf. Is that correct?
Oscar Sierra Golf or one senior gentleman. Over.
One senior gentleman. Your name and QTH there.
Name is Mike, and I have an Ole Miss number 8252.
Well, you're on the wrong net. This is the Air Force's Flyers Club net, but that's fine. That you're here early for the Ole Miss net. It starts up later on. Anyway, what was the name again? Was it John?
No, the name was Mike. Sorry to jump in there. I'll switch over here in a moment.
Okay, Mike. No worries. You're welcome to join us. We're on here every morning, so we do precede the Ole Miss net there. Anything else for this net there, Mike? Over.
No, I was an Army pilot, though, so not an Air Force pilot, but an Army pilot. I'll catch you guys later.
Well, you're certainly welcome to become a member. It's the Armed Forces, it's Air Forces Flyers Club net, but it's all of the Armed Forces, anybody involved with military aviation. So you would be certainly welcome to join us. We've had a lot of military aviators down through the years, including helicopter folks and and other Army aircraft. So glad to have you join us whenever you want to there, Mike. Thanks for checking in. Let's see, there was it November 6th Delta uniform? I know I should know your name. Go ahead, W5OG.
Yes, N6CU Paul. I'm a relatively new member. I haven't gotten everything on with Echo Link, but I listen every morning. Don't know the answers to any questions. I'm 95 years old, so and I'm in Los Angeles, and Encino.
All right, Paul, mighty fine. 95 years old. You're exempt from dues in this organization, by the way. So, congratulations, Paul. Glad to have you join us anytime. And good to have you as a member. Welcome to the group as a new member there. Anything else this morning for the net before we start the 73 round? Paul, over.
No, I have nothing for the net. I enjoy listening a lot. I wish I knew more answers, but thanks a lot.
Okay, Paul, mighty fine. Yeah, sometimes we all wish we knew all the answers, or knew more of the answers. Anyway, that's it. I got a couple of them for you there, John. Back to net, W5OG.
Okay, real good, Dale. Yeah, K4OSG, Mike, welcome, and N6DU. N6DU, Paul is our second most newest member. He's number 778, so good to have you with us, Paul. All right, let's put one call out from the East Coast. W2WLD, quick last call, Bill.
Yeah, welcome. This is W2WLD, upstate New York. Last call for check-ins for the Air Force's Flyers Club net. Call now. Pretty quiet, John.
Okay, thanks, Bill. Yeah, we've got a short skip today, and you're a long ways away from me, so you're not real strong locally. About an S5 that time, but I'm hearing you on the SDRs. All right, let's see. K1BOB, is K0ZNC still in there for a 73?
Roger, John. I'll bring Don in. Don, you're up for the 73 round. Go ahead.
You're fine, thanks, Mark. John. Good net. Good question. And I guess I didn't catch the titanium factor. I can't remember what I was thinking there. I did know that the titanium was not used, at least as far as I know, that was not used on the B-58. And I think it was used, of course, on the SR-51. I don't know about other aircraft. I think the bombers on the B-2, I'm not sure, but I think they got titanium incorporated into their design also. Anyway, good night, 7 big threes to everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. K0ZFC. Back to WA6 via L, WA6LJS via K1BOB.
K1BOB back to net control.
Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, good Simo, very Q5 here. You're still 15 over 9, Bob. All right, 7-3 on, and let me see where I'm at. Let's try Mobile's W5PIX Clifford, 73 round.
All right there, John, WA6LJS, W5PIX, and yeah, the only thing I knew that had titanium on that 58 was the 6 compressor wheels on the J79. So that was quite interesting of your question, so I just said no, the only one I knew of the SR-71 that had so much titanium that they had to get it from Russia. So anyways, good morning to everyone, and catch over on Echo Link here in just a little bit. I got to shut and seal the back door and then head down to Corpus Christi. So I'll catch you over there on Echo Link, W5PIX Mobile.
Okay, Clifford, W5PIX Mobile, WA6LJS. Well, you're about an S6 here. Not real strong as usual, but it's probably due to your location. But very good. You did get the question correct. That's very nice. All right, let me see where I'm at here. How about another Mobile? WB0 Lima Tango Tango. Larry, you're up.
Yeah, John, I'll say best 73s to everybody here on the Flyers net. Everybody have a pleasant day. KB0LTT.
Okay, Larry, 73s, drive safe. Both you and Cliff drive safe there with those big 18-wheelers, and thanks for checking with us. All right, let's try Jim in Florida, November 8, Foxtrot Victor Juliet. Jim, 73 rounds. N8FVJ, are you there? Well, I don't hear him at all. He was coming in pretty good the first go-around, so he may have left or propagation went away. Let's go to our net logger, N5BE, Leon, 73 round.
Yeah, WA6LJS N5BE. When I arrived at General Dynamics in 1984, the guy who hired me for that job was the guy that came into Convair for General Electric in 1957 for the B-58 program, and it was his job to integrate the J79-5 Alpha engine into the B-58, so I had an unfair advantage there, John. He also, and you may know about this, there was some sort of fire control gizmo in the airplane, and it was a GE unit, and he was responsible for that as well. So I got all the B-58 gouge from my boss who hired me into that job. So it was good stuff hearing all that. Good. I enjoyed this one, John. Well done again. WA6LJS N5BE. 73, everybody.
Okay, Lee, very good. N5BE, WA6LJS. You're still a good solid S9 locally and hitting 2 STRs. So, and thanks much for doing the net logger. That's a great help when you're net control, that's for sure. All right, break with N5BE. Let's go to Brian, WB5DRI. You're up, Brian.
Okay, John, WA6LJS and the net. This is WB5DRI. Well, good net, John. I enjoyed it, and nice to get the question right. I didn't think, I thought it was a little bit early for titanium, the use of titanium in aircraft there with the B-58. But I know the SR-71, like Lee was saying, has had a lot of it. Anyway, 73s, everybody, and come back tonight on the 40-meter net. We'll see everybody tonight, hopefully. 73s. Thanks again, John. WA6LJS, WB5DRI, back to net. Good day, everybody.
Okay, Brian, very good. 73 to you, and you're still booming in here as usual. And, yeah, I'll remind everybody again, Tuesday is the only day we do a 40-meter net. The frequency is 7.210, plus or minus QR Mary, and we're still exploring the possibility of changing that frequency due to some confliction with some other nets. But we start out on 7210. We'll see how it goes, and Brian is going to be our net control today. All right, and that's at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, let's see where I'm at here. Let's try Frank, N4 Golf, Yankee, 7-3, Frank.
WA6LJS and the group, N4GYY. Well, good net, John. Yeah, conditions are starting to change. You're starting to fade on me a little bit, but not too bad. You're still good quality coming in. But, yeah, I thought, just like Brian said there, I thought that titanium was a little too early on the B-58 to have the titanium. That's where my mindset went anyway. You know, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, good net, good group of people here today. So, with that, I'll turn it back to you, and I'll say 73 to everybody. So WA6LJS and the group N4GYY, 73 all.
Okay, Frank, N4GYY, WA6LJS. Yeah, you're a little weaker on the 73 than you were on the first go-round, but you're still a good S7 in here, so the band is moving a little bit there. Very good. All right, break with N4GYY. Let's go to Russ, K8, Abel Fox, K8AF. Russ, you're up. Kilowatt 8, Able Foxtrot. Russ, 73 rounds.
Hey, John, he shows checked out on the M window.
Oh, okay, thanks, Lee. All right, let's back to W2WLD. Bill, 73.
Okay, John, is there still room at the end of the winning line? Thanks, John. Enjoyed it. Great net. Everyone have a great day. 73. WA6LJS, W2WLD.
Okay, Bill, 73. Yeah, you're still not coming in too good locally, but you're hitting the SDRs very solid. 73s, and we'll catch you tomorrow when you're in the left seat. All right, let's go to Sparks. AF7PJO, you're up, Carl.
Okay, John. Well, great net this morning. He dropped off a little bit here in S7 on this one. But, hey, it worked out good overall. 73s, everybody. We'll try this again tomorrow. WA6LJS, AF7PJO.
All right, you're still booming in solid, so we still got a good short skip to Sparks, Nevada. 73s, and let's go to K1BOB. 73, Bob.
Great net, John. You got quite a few in here today, and well done, sir. I enjoyed your question, and yeah, I guess when you have an aircraft that can reach 2.0 or a little bit better than 2.0, you got to be wary of skin temperature there. And I don't think the B-58 flew 2.0 that much. Neither did the F-11. However, they did have a countdown timer. It measured skin temperature. And if it got up to 125, it would let you know, and you had 2 minutes to start slowing down before you'd start damaging the aircraft. Anyway, I wonder if the SR-71 probably had something like that, because that was much hotter flying at Mach 3+. K1BOB, thanks very much, John. We'll see all the flyers tonight on the Tuesday evening net. K1BOB, back to you, John.
Okay, Bob, real good. Yeah, you're still moving in 15 over 9 here. Thank you much for doing the simul there and all the help. And our motto was "Can Do Mach 2," but they did it not too often. But I can remember a couple times when the aircraft came in with the insignias burned off. So that's how hot the skin can get on those things at those speeds. But they really frowned on that, and so the guys had to be careful not to do that again. Anyway, break with you. Let's go to K4YDB, and thanks again for the nice picture of the 58 on your stream there, Charlie.
WA6LJS K4YDB. Yeah, I got that one, and I got the other one that I use occasionally up there too when you're up. But yeah, I really like this one. It looks pretty cool. But anyway, good net today. I was hearing just about everybody. Good armchair copy on just about the whole crew in here, man. It was great. Loved it. Interesting question. So anyway, I'll say 7-3s, everybody. Oh, I'll try to get on the 40-meter net tonight. I'm still having trouble. I don't know what it is. I worked on it the other day, but it's just only on 40 meters that I have the trouble. I don't understand it, but it shows I got a ground fault, but I can't find it because I've checked it from end to end, but I can't figure out where it's at. But anyway, I'll play with it a little bit more today, and if worst case scenario is I will just run without an amp, I'll run barefoot. Anyway, 7-3s, everybody. Everybody have a great day. We will try this again tomorrow. K4YDB back tonight.
Okay, Charlie, real good. You're coming in still good. Good. About between an 8 and a 9 locally. So 73s, and thanks again for running that live stream. That's a big help. All right, let's go to Norman, Illinois. November 9 Kilo Juliet November. N9KJN. Norm, you're up. N9KJN, are you there?
Thanks for the net, John. Hey, everybody. Have a nice day. It's 73s. And I'm hoping to swing by the 40-meter net tonight. Take a look. N9KJN. Clear. Thank you. Back to net.
Okay, real good, Norm. We're not copying you locally, but you are coming in on the SDRs. Yeah, we'll look for you on 40 tonight. We'll see how the conditions are. So 73s, and thanks for checking in. Let's go to Dale, W50G, 73 Dale.
All right, John, mighty fine job. Good net. Enjoyed it. I think we've lost our short skip. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think the short skip, like from here to Dallas, which is 100 miles. That I couldn't hear Lee locally, but on the SDR, as would be normal. But we've had this strange short skip where you're hearing everybody, and that has changed a bit. Brian was booming in this morning from San Antonio. So we've still got the relatively short skip situation. Interesting propagation as as this part of the sunspot cycle changes, and also we transition from summer to winter. 7-3, everybody. That's enough from me. Not saying anything. We'll see you over on Echo Lake. We can say nothing for a little bit longer there. Everybody have a great day. Thank you, John. WA6LJS W5OG.
Okay, Dale, 7-3s, and you're came down a little bit, but you're a good solid S9 still. All right, let's go to W9EKP, Harley, W9 Echo Kilo Papa. You're up, Harley.
Good morning, W6LJS, W9EKP. Well, we'll say our I go by Smitty, Sugar Mike India, Tango Yankee. I don't use my first name. I go by my nickname, Smitty, Sugar Mike India, Tango Yankee. And we're our 73s to everybody on the Flyers net. I'm glad they got on here. They're either N0J, JLL, LTT, the old truck driver told me about you guys, so I thought I'd get on here. This is the first time I've been on your net. So, with our 73, adios, everybody.
Okay, 7-3, Charlie, K9, W9EKP, WA6LJS. You're still coming in pretty good, about an S8 here in San Diego on the local receivers. So break with you, come back again whenever you can. Let's go to WW5ENZ. Mike, you're up. And what is it about that J79?
Yeah, WA6LJS, WW5ENZ. I was thinking that was the J79GE2, the J79GE2 on that aircraft, and I thought maybe you added that extra tail feathers on there to throw us off. But, you know, you're right, the V was the most incorrect, but, yeah, and who knows, they might have changed the engines out too, I don't know. Anyway, take care, everybody, have a great day, and we'll catch you tonight, John, WW5ENZ. Back to 73s, everybody.
Okay, Mike, real good. WW5ENZ, WA6LJS. Yeah, I didn't know which version. When I was there, all I knew is we had J79. I wasn't involved with the engine guys. Mainly, I was fire control radar. But that's interesting. It may have been very well the GE2s, but I'd have to look that up. I might, if I get a chance to, I might do that. So very good, Mike. Appreciate it, and we'll maybe catch you tonight. All right, let me see where I'm at here. KG5 PTE signed, and how about KB7XX? Mike, our newest member, are you there?
Yeah, John, WA6GLS, KB7XX. Just pass along my 73s. Thanks for letting me check in. Hope everybody has a great day. WA6GLS,
KB750.
Okay, real good, Mike. Glad to have you as a new member, and I'm copying you real good here. Was there a check-in? I heard something in there. Was there another check-in called out?
Kilowatt Mike 5 Zebra Ocean.
Kilowatt Mike 5 Zebra, and what's the last letter?
Ocean. Oscar.
Oh, Kilowatt Mike 5 Zebra Ocean. Very good. Good morning. Welcome to the Air Force Flyers. Are you familiar with the Air Force Flyers, Ned?
Just first time checking in. First time.
Okay, first time check-in. Well, thank you for checking in. Good, glad to have you. We have a website. You might check it out. It's airforcesflyersclub.org. airforcesflyersclub.org. All the information about the net. And if you're a military military veteran with anything to do with aircraft, you're qualified to officially join. But you don't have to. We'd love to have visitors. Anything else for the net? KM5 Zulu Oscar, WA6LJS.
Nothing else. I'm just listening there. I have a lot of family that serve. One cousin who served out of San Diego over at Miramar, and he was in charge at the naval base of the avionics arena for the F-14 years ago. But he served in the Air Force, he served in the Navy, and he served in the Army. He's now retired, of course. He's 93 years old, and he lives in San Diego. Lives in San Diego. So I like to listen to my twins. I got to enjoy the F-14 and the great people and of course, within the longer flying shows. But Steve, Tony, we're in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, Tony, KM5 Zulu Oscar, WA6LJS. Yeah, you started to fade a little bit. I think you turned it to me. But, well, very good about your family there, and thanks for checking in. We're here every day, Tony, so you might check out the website, airforcesflyersclub.org, and a lot of information about there. So 73s, and come back and see us whenever you can. Let's see if Jack signed KM4CAX. How about K4OSG, Mike in North Carolina? Are you there? No, it looks like Mike is signed out on the net logger. How about Paul, N6 Delta United? Paul, 73 rounds.
So that's no need for it.
Okay, thanks, Paul. 73s, I heard you in there. Maybe, I don't know if you operate 40 meters, but I'll mention it again. Today's Tuesday. That's the day we do the 40-meter net, and that's at 8 p.m. Pacific time on 7210. All right, that's the bottom of the list. Did I miss anybody? Call now?
KD7 always does that. I'm better on this antenna.
Yeah, you're coming in 10 over, Justin. Over.
Okay, thanks. Looks like everyone's tuning up to the next one, so I'll get out of the way. Sorry, I missed the question. I love the PCC. I think it's a neat aircraft. I got two 102s, and I don't know how the sizes were different. I'm sure the B-58 was a lot bigger than the F-102.
Oh, yeah, it's a big aircraft for sure. All right, good to hear you, Justin. Maybe we'll catch you on 40 tonight. 73s, thanks for checking in. Are there any other late check-ins or final comments before I close it down? Nothing heard. This has been the Air Force Flyers Tuesday morning 20-meter net. Thanks for all the relays. Thanks for the simulcast and the net logger, and also the live stream. This is WA6LJS now closing the net, returning the frequency to normal amateur use, and I'll be over to Echolink for a few minutes. WA6LJS clear.
W6LJS W9EJP.
Yeah, go ahead, EKP.
Yeah, you've been using my first name partly. I go by Smitty. Sugar, Mike, India, Tango, Yankee, sir.
Okay, roger. We'll look you up on QRZ and correct that.
Yeah, I go by my nickname. 73, sir.
73.